As far as the students, teachers and parents of Pulwata Mahavidyalaya in Ampara, which was recently added to the 100 secondary schools program, are concerned, the only thing that has happened here is the closure of the primary section. The responsibility of finding solutions to the problems that have arisen at the school has been placed upon the parents. On the 26th of June, Action TV revealed that although the parents had done their utmost to fulfill this responsibility, it was not sufficient to meet the education needs of their children.
It is very difficult to clean because there are ticks. Therefore, classes are held under trees.
Today, Sirisanda Vidyalaya, which for over 2 terms held classes under the shade of a tree for the 53 students enrolled there as a consequence of the 1000 secondary schools program, saw a new dawn. The edX project subcommittee of the Royal College Union in Colombo was instrumental in making this building, constructed by the parents, fit for classes to be conducted by the teachers for these children.
We saw all the difficulties through Sirasa Vimarshana. After that, we decided to rehabilitate the building so students can do their studies under better conditions.
The intervention of the edX subcommittee has also proven to be a stimulant for the education authorities.
Yesterday, they came and started to build another building. We appreciate the revelations made by Sirasa Vimarshana.
Farmers' Pension Scheme and Social Welfare Benefit Scheme brought under the Ministry of Finance following a cabinet decision. Crisis over farmers' pension since October 2011. Pension recipients state that no pension payments from January this year. When will the farmers' long wait come to an end?
Time now for the newspaper cartoon of the day.
Today is World Food Day. An event to mark World Food Day 2012 in Sri Lanka was held at the UN compound in Colombo today.
The theme of this year's World Food Day is Agricultural Cooperatives Key to Feeding the World. An event which included an exhibition of local food was held at the UN compound in Colombo this morning in view of World Food Day.
Just last week, a report was released from FAO, WFP, and IFAD, the state of food insecurity in the world 2012. In this report, it highlights the fact that there are still 870 million hungry people in this world. That in a number of countries, they have a real struggle ahead, and it's going to be a long battle to defeat hunger and ensure food security for all. As we enjoy World Food Day, let's keep that in mind.
Our coastal fishing effort in regard to several key species appears to be quite close to maximum sustainable levels, and we need to be more mindful of the need for resource management. In the offshore and high sea area where there is potential, we are handicapped by lack of appropriate vessels and technologies to fully utilize the resources. In both coastal and high seas fishing, high cost of fuel is affecting economics of fishing and also causing social tension. In inland fishing and aquaculture, the availability of fish seeds and extreme drought conditions continue to act as serious constraints. In facing up to the challenges we are confronted with, we have often turned to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations for their assistance.
UNESCO's Employment for All Global Monitoring Report 2012, titled Youth and Skills, Putting Education to Work, was launched in Colombo today.
Minister of Youth Affairs and Skills Development, Dala Salaha Peruma, was the chief guest at the event, which was held at the Ministry's auditorium in Colombo. The launch event was also attended by the acting UN resident representative Reza Hosseini, the Secretary General of the UNESCO Sri Lanka National Commission Prithviraj Pereira and other dignitaries.
The progress towards education for all is stagnating. Aid to education is slowing down. Slow progress has left a huge skills deficit among young people. Poor urban and rural youth, especially women, urgently need support to acquire skills.
The world and the present is facing a crisis situation. More than 200 million people are unemployed worldwide, including over 75 million youth. The global youth unemployment stands at 12.7% in 2011, up from 11.70% in 2007. On average, young women and men are 3 times more likely to be unemployed than adults.
10 recommendations have been made through UNESCO's 2012 Education for All Global Monitoring Report. These include providing second chance education for those with low or no foundation skills, tackling the barriers that limit access to lower secondary school, making upper secondary education more accessible to the disadvantaged and improving its relevance to work, giving poor urban youth access to skills training for better jobs, aiming policies and programs at youth in deprived rural areas, linking skills training with social protection for the poorest youth, prioritizing the training needs of disadvantaged young women, harnessing the potential of technology in order to enhance opportunities for young people, improving planning by strengthening data collection and coordination of skills programs, and mobilizing additional funding from diverse sources dedicated to the training needs of disadvantaged youth.
The Colombo Grand Mosque has announced that no reliable evidence of a sighting of the new moon was received this evening in any part of the island. It has therefore been decided to commence the Islamic month of Dhul Hijjah 1433 from tomorrow evening. The mosque notes that accordingly the Hajj festival will fall on Saturday the 27th of October. In the meantime, a computer laboratory was opened at St. Mary's Vidyalaya in Matakulya today. The computer laboratory was donated by the American Chamber of Commerce in Sri Lanka as part of its CSR program. A 2-year scholarship was also granted to the IT teacher of the school. Chairman of the American Chamber of Commerce in Sri Lanka, Vijay Ratnayaka, was also present at the occasion.